What's up, Michigan Software Labs? Pool Boys are back for another epic March Madness tournament. We are coming to you live from the Michigan Software Labs basement. That's right, we're just now revealing this for the first time. Ethan and I are both in the basement of your building. Bet you wondered if it was there or not. It's there. We're here. Hello up there!
Hey, quiet up there.
Quiet up there. Anyway, this is going to be an epic tournament experience. It's already been great so far. Let's jump and see what some of the action was this weekend.
Washington State, for the first time since 2008, has won an NCAA tournament game. He's going to shoot this one. Watts out to Cole. With the March memory of a lifetime. Clemson Wilco for the lead.
All right, Thursday and Friday in the tournament reminded us why we love this thing so much. Wild madness, pure madness. We had a 14 seed win. We had a 13 seed win, 2 12s, 3 11s. Things were going ham. And that's what we love about this tournament. Brackets were busted. It was nuts.
I mean, it's called madness for a reason. Am I right? But then the second round, it got a tiny bit more chalky. You kind of saw the better seeds winning. You know, your cream was rising to the top. Some crazy stat. In the first 2 rounds this season, the average margin of defeat was 15 points, which is the second highest since 1984. So pretty wild. Again, these top seeds are starting to come into play, and watch out. It's going to be a crazy Sweet 16 and Elite 8. All right, so enough of the highlights, because let's focus on what's most important. That's right, that's what's going on in your bracket, because we are going to be building you up, we're going to be knocking you down, and everything in between. So let's get to that inaugural top 10. So kicking us off in first place is Mark with a crazy 53 points. That's right, he is crushing it right now at the top. Then coming in second, 5 points behind with 48 is Josh Holst. Then we got a 2-way tie for third place. The ladies representing Cal and B. Westy. Westy, our best friend, your reigning champion, with 47 points. So watch out. She is on the prowl. Or I guess she was going with the Creighton Jays, so maybe on the flight. She's ready. Then you got in fifth place G Rant, and tied in fifth with J Lou with 46 points. Then in seventh place, we got Troy with 45. Then we got a 3-way tie for eighth. We got YMCA talent is greater than NCAA talent. Definitely not AI. We respect our computer overlords. And then also Erie Ball wrapping up your tie for eighth with 44 points. Woo! That is a full top 10 right there. Love it.
I think that's an airball reference, I believe. I'm going airball.
I like that.
That's Aaron. That's Aaron with the airball reference. Very, very nicely done. I also thought of like body.
Or like
body.
Over here. You know, yeah. I'm definitely not drunk enough to know that reference yet, so that's on me. That's on me.
Well, it's time for me to shout out Seagram's Gin, because I drink it and they're paying me for it.
They pay you for it.
All right, so let's give out our first badge of the year. We've got Storm the Court badge. This is a good one. If you pick the biggest upset of the tournament, Oakland over Kentucky, you're getting this badge. Audrey, Frowntown, and Golden Kairos. Well done. You summoned your crystal ball, your clairvoyance. You nailed it. Great pickup. Great pick.
By the way, I love how those 3 names just flowed. You just had Audrey, Frowntown, and Golden Kairos. Let's go. But just get your court storming in now, because, you know, because of Wake Forest, because of us, our beloved Demon Deacon fans, you know, storming the court, hot issue, hot topic, may not be allowed anymore. So congrats.
Might be banned.
Get that court storming, because it is easy being green. Let me tell you that. All right. So we talked about our biggest upset, so you got to storm that court. But now our next badge is called the Georgia's Getting Upset.
This is not good. Worlds are colliding. Georgia's getting upset.
Because we think Chris Carr, we think you might have gone with too many upsets. That's right. You know, last season there was a ton. It was wild. It was chaotic. So Chris, you probably thought, let's just run that back and do it again. Because here were your upsets that you had. You had Yale in the Final Four. Hey, great that you picked Yale first, because great call. They did it. You had Duquesne in the Elite Eight. Okay, another great initial upset. They did win their first round game, but Elite Eight. New Mexico in the Elite Eight. They got trounced by Clemson in the first round. Vermont in the Sweet 16. We respect it, because as Demon Deacon fans, we love that you picked against Duke. Drake in the Sweet 16. Those Bulldogs, not ready for that fight. Nevada in the Sweet 16. I mean, you had all 11 seeds. All 4 of them in the Sweet 16. So you might have been a little too heavy on the Kung Pao chicken.
Because when he questioned me about it, I was sweating from the Kung Pao.
how you can eat that spicy chicken?
George likes spicy chicken.
We're not sure whether you like popcorn or potatoes. You know, they're both great in our opinion, but we'll see which one reigns supreme. But for now, you're getting upset because you went with too many of them. Too many upsets.
Worlds colliding. I had potatoes for lunch, actually, so I can vouch for that.
You
Potatoes
did.
are delicious.
You did have potatoes.
If you get very upset, you just might rage quit. And these folks are rage quitting because they lost their champion in the first round. There's nothing worse than filling out all those brackets and doing all the math and the algorithms and trying to figure it out. And then something happens or you lose your champion immediately. So we had one who picked UAB, Audrey. Randomizer? I don't know.
Blazer?
I think you may hit the random button. I respect that. Technology, work smarter, not harder. Efficiencies, you probably get a promotion for something like that.
Again, we respect our computer overlords. You may not be AI. but
Indeed.
hey,
If you're listening, and I know you are, we respect you.
Always
And
out
then Sarah. Sarah went with Kentucky. That Oakland loss just absolutely smoked her bracket. Sarah, who is now the ruler of MSL, and I don't know, she may be able to bribe us and pay us off. Or maybe she can just
overturn
use
the
her
result.
influence-
The fix
Use
is
her
in.
influence to get us to change the brackets. I don't know, but Sarah, we respect you as well as the overlord of Michigan Software Labs. And unfortunately, you are rage quitting. You're taking your printer outside, smashing it with a baseball bat, drop kicking it. PC load letter.
PC load letter. What does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
PC load letter? What does that mean?
All right, so clearly I didn't get the reference in the first, the top 10. But now our next badge is our Gotta Have Faith. That's right, we all love some George Michael. And Bracket, I got this one. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done.
Bracket, to play on Bracket. Bracket, you know, right now you're sitting in 28th place, okay, which isn't great. You're not in the top 10. You know, you're not in last. You only have 34 points. However, your champion is still alive. You have Houston winning, and only one other person has Houston as well. So that's great, because if they go all the way, go the distance, I meant to say, then you'll be sitting pretty. You still have 142 points possible remaining. So you gotta have faith. Understand that the bracket gods can still shine down upon you. Trust the process. And just have that faith that you will rise through the ranks. You will be there. It's all right.
Gotta have faith. I love it. All right, so we're going to take a look at some folks at the bottom of the pool this time around. We're not going to be doing Caboosing or the Tuba section or any of those negative badges we've given in the past. However, we think you may have been trying to come up with some conspiracy theories here. I think you might have been in the mailroom trying to connect the dots between Drake and San Diego State and South Dakota State, and what of the SD is going to be the right pick, and I got a 12 seed, 15 seed, and you got the red string out there and the yarn going. Pepe Sylvia's up there. He doesn't exist.
There is no Carol in HR. Mac, half the employees in this building have been made up. This office is a ghost town.
Okay, Charlie, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Not only do all of these people exist, but they have been asking for their mail on a daily basis. It's all they're talking about up there. Jesus Christ, dude, we are gonna lose our jobs.
So how about Audrey, Henrik, MJ, Cindy? This is the football one, right? Clever name, and you're in the bottom 5, so I actually believe it. We think maybe you were trying to figure out the algorithms on this thing. You thought you were going to nail this bracket with all your crazy picks. You ended up not nailing it. You look more like the kind of people who sleep upside down in their bed with their feet crammed up on the headboard. I don't know. But
Here's what we got. No conspiracy here. MSL, you guys have the most clever names. There is no conspiracy. Ifs and ors or buts. I can't talk. You guys have the best names by far.
Great
But
job.
the first 2 rounds are in the books. It has been spectacular. We love what we're seeing. A lot of movement still in play. A lot of action to go. The Sweet 16 and Elite 8 are coming up. We can't wait to see what happens there. So until next time, the Pool Boys are